Erica, good morning. Stefan, good morning. Oh, Stefan, you and Erica, I feel like Erica would be really, really exceptional at Jeopardy. You gotta click the button fast. But Stefan, you're proving your skills. I believe that you could probably be very successful at clicking the button in Jeopardy as well. Or something like that. You know, things we strive for. Gary! Happy Moose Day Tuesday. Erica, is it the random knowledge piece or the button clicking? Because I don't believe you're not good at the button clicking. All right, crew, I'm gonna grab a box real quick. Stefan, are you, and Gary, are you guys good at Jeopardy? How would you fare at a game like this? Trivia is what I'm trying to get out. Good morning. Kim, good morning. Erica, but right? Some people on Jeopardy, you're like, how do they know that? Bonjour in France. Aaron, good morning. Blake, good morning. Wheel of Fortune. I like Wheel of Fortune, Blake. Oh, Stefan, you're going to have to try it out. Eilish, I feel like you'd be really good at trivia. Maybe it's just because I imagine your Irish accent or I hear it in my head because I feel like that just gives you like one up. Victor, good morning. Kyle, good morning. Stefan, what does that even mean? Flavio, bom dia. Oh, I was so waiting for that today, Flavia. Robert, good morning. It says yo, yo, yo. Willie, Echo Rider, good morning. Did you clean the charger this week, Willie? It's a fair question, I feel like. Absolutely, Stefan. Apparently Jim goes to trivia every Tuesday, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not great at trivia. I'm one of those more like calculated thought, oh, I think I heard it on a podcast somewhere, you know. I don't know about that, you know. Philip, have a wonderful day. Philip, with the world opening back up and now you have class again, I miss you at our sessions. Kim, I have not yet, but I certainly need to. We should just I have a couple of those games at my house. I should just bring them. We should all just play. I'll just bring the questions, crew. Ken, good morning. El Stefano Stefan, nice. I'm just gonna, you just have to tell me that you're good at it because I need a ringer, you know? J&B, good morning. Okay, Eilish, that sounds fun. I'm totally in on that. When I make my Ireland trip, let's do that. Ken, coming in for a visit, you know? Here's another question, random one for you guys. How stubborn are you when it comes to putting on your shoes without tying or untying them? I would just so stubbornly didn't want to untie my nanos. I just tried for a solid 4 minutes to get my foot in before I finally untied one. I got one in, and I'm pretty sure that now the sole, what's the little thing they slip in there, is now on the side of my shoe permanently because I just wouldn't untie my shoe. Oh, Jim would be so competitive. Erica, I will totally. Oh, that's so funny. A Family Feud style, Erica. That's hilarious. Diana, good morning. Perfect, Eilish. I do that all the time. People ask me like places to go in Cocoa Beach, like my hometown, and then I realize that I kind of like went to the same places my whole life, and I'm like, I've heard this one's really good, but I've never been there, which is really strange because everyone else goes there, so I'm right there with you, Eilish. I've given a lot of suggestions to people to places I've never been, but hey, I mean, everyone else goes there and says it's fantastic, so. Kim, I just seriously sat by this barn door and I was like, my foot is getting in this shoe. I'm not untying it, despite tying it so tight I could hardly get my foot in, and now my foot's in here and the thing at the bottom's on the side of my shoe. First world problems. But I didn't want it to beat me. Only one shoe beat me this morning. Redemption coming soon. Danielle, you made it, Dean. The crew slowly trickling in. How'd you guys feel after that workout yesterday? That one yesterday was fantastic. I love how I thought, like I said, Monday was like this. We had, anyone who's tuning in, we had a 4-rounder yesterday. It was 30 step back lunges or single dumbbell overhead step back lunges, 400-meter run, 30 again. So it was 30, 400, 30. 30 with the right for the first round, 30 with the left for the second round, or vice versa, with a minute 30 in between. And I thought it was just one round of 30 step back lunges with the right, 400-meter run, 30 step back lunges with the left. Turns out it was 4 rounds. I'm definitely sore today, gang. Erin, you have to love that. Or maybe, if you like being sore. I like being sore sometimes. Depending on the level, I guess I should say, and the day of the week. Perhaps the temperature outside. Not trying to be a fair weather sore friend. Just at least a little bit of sore, you know, just a little bit. Oh, Stefan, I was gonna say you're about to get coached up on taking care of that plantar fasciitis. Erin, oh, Erin, you speak to my heart. She's like, I love quad soreness. Oh my gosh, we're such a special group, gang. It's like, I love being sore. My mom used to always say, she's like, Ellie, I hate being sore. I never want to be sore. She'd be like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, you bet, you don't like that? What? So weird. All right, guys, so let's talk about this warm-up. And you did a leg burner yesterday, Eilish? Yeah, I get that. Oh yeah, Stefan. Yesterday was just like a volume day. I always say, you know, if we're gonna let the drama out today, let it out in the warm-up, and then we can be quiet and get to work in the workout. I felt like after our morning session of M30 and compete, there was so much drama everywhere. You sit down, you're like, ugh. I used to have this obese cat, Guts, rest in peace, Guts, that he was a large fellow, and every time he jumped off the table, he'd go, ugh. That was yesterday in the barn. Every time someone sat down, they go, ugh. Or maybe that was just me, I don't know. Jackson, I will definitely ask when Rich strolls in this morning. I feel like they try really hard to keep them in stock, but the sponsor shorts are so popular. And they look so cool. I do love the sponsor shorts, not gonna lie. And I'm wearing my Haley shirt today. She gave it to me and I cropped it. I'm so excited. Eilish, yeah, let the drama out. Soreness, drama, whatever. Jackson, remind me towards the end if you're still here. But when I see Rich, I'm sure he'll probably be wearing them. I will ask. Okay, gang, so for our warm-up today, we have... Thanks, Robert, you too. We hope you conquer the day. I love that. Sir George, Sir Little Dude. So for our warm-up today, gang, 3 rounds, 1 minute of high knees, 20 alternating bodyweight RDLs total, and 5 inchworms. As you well know, I'm a chatty Cathy. I don't know why they call it, chatty Cathy. Who decided Cathys were chatty? You know? But I will probably do a round with you. Hopefully you guys are already warming up, and then as I go through the workout, finish those last 2 rounds. If you're working out along with, we'll get this party going. Where in the world has Anders been? Every time I turn my Whoop on now, I think of him because he was the only one I think that laughed at my original joke. But it's all right, I'm gonna say it anyway because you can't help it. So I'm trying my whoop on, guys. And now I have this thing. You have to say it. Whoop, that is. Totally not funny. But I think it's hilarious. Whoa. Aaron, you're such a good friend to George. George doesn't love burpees, and the minute he comes in, Aaron goes, burpees everywhere today, George. Aaron, you should have just said, run. He likes running. All right, guys, so, oh, my whoop's not attached yet. Well, we'll start with that warm-up. So 3 rounds, 1 minute of high knees, 20 alternating bodyweight RDLs, 5 inchworms. Here we go. Stefan, thank you. Thank you for warming my heart with that. It's a song, you get it, you know? Whoop, there it is. But they don't say whoop, I think they say whoop? TBD, we need to investigate that. Uh-oh, what was that, Eilish? How did I miss that? Oh, George, of course you did yesterday's running. How was it? Ooh, Blake, what is M60 today? Aaron, if anyone can do it, you can. I believe in you. Someday George will like burpees because of you. Danielle, I really like it. Do you have any sort of tracking device right now? Steven, whoomp! See, I've got another one in the house that knows the song I'm talking about. And it's like, how can you not chuckle if you were around at all in the 90s? It makes me so happy. Oh, Stefan, oh. Saludos, Brian. Oh yeah, I saw that, Blake. Ew. Danielle, see, I do both. They're totally different. Like, if you like being able to track your fitness and calories, Danielle, the Apple Watch is way more useful and as like a regular watch, but I do like having my Whoop as a recovery tool. It is 100%, I use it as recovery and to make sure, see how my CNS is doing after sessions. I mean, we can talk more about it, gang. It's, like I said, because we were talking about, I need to warm up as we're talking. So, because it tracks your recovery, that part's awesome, but I don't think it's as accurate for, it tells you your strain, like how hard you pushed. I think you'll know how hard you pushed. Because we were talking about it the other day, and Luke will be at a 20 at the end of the day, and Rich will be like 11. Similarly, I feel like sometimes I don't get much strain. But I feel like the strain goes off how long your heart rate is sustained high, but I think it picks it up sometimes, sometimes not. But I 100% love it for gauging your recovery. George, he totally, for sure. Should I just keep saying it? Rich doesn't love when you say CNS. That's what George is talking about. CNS, CNS, CNS. Mwahaha. All right, guys, 10 more seconds of marching. Man, must be feeling good today if I'm getting the arms into it already. All right, guys, now we're gonna move into our RDLs. Jackson, yes, they are putting, Rich is putting kind of like a, I was gonna say a media center. Sounds like a hotel. Put a media center back there. A studio back there. So we're gonna move to our RDLs, guys. So if my right arm's going down, my right leg is going back. I'm gonna hinge at the hips. I do a slight knee bend. I have really tight hammies. It's okay if you topple over on the first few. So they can, it'll be under air too, I think, Jackson. So he can film. They do a lot of media filming here. It'll just, I think the idea is to do like a little bit higher quality when it comes to the videoing. Just have a nice clean area for when they need to film stuff. Yeah, it's so exciting. It's Jackson, it's huge. Like I always thought the barn was ginormous, and then you drive up and you see this like other half. It's gonna be awesome. Eilish, I know you have my back on CNS. That's what the whoop tells you. How prepared your body is for hard work each day. AKA, how prepared is your central nervous system to work. Eilish, I think it makes complete sense. But that's just me. Rich can be all cringy about it. I don't know, he is like the fittest human ever, so I'm sure there's truth to a lot of what he says. Especially when it comes to fitness. Okay, fine, all of it, whatever. All right, guys, so around 20 of those, I wasn't counting. Then we're gonna move into our 5 inchworms. So I'm gonna have those feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. I'm gonna walk my hands out into that plank position, touch my chest to the ground. You can drop your knees if you need to or like to. It's a warm up, so you get to choose. And you're gonna walk those hands back to those feet. Inchworms are such a great warm-up tool. 3. You guys, it is so humid in Tennessee this week. I tell you what, yesterday was sweaty. It's already sweaty today. I already have humid hair. Anyone out there with naturally curly hair knows what I'm talking about. And if you don't, it's called expansion. It expands. Eilish, 100%. Teen 4+. Ooh, that means you have to be moving, right? Keep it moving. All right, guys, so, oh, don't stub your toe on, you know, television things. Sorry for the mild earthquake. You're running. Nikos, do I like reband knee sleeves? I think they're great. I mean, if you need them for protection or to keep your knees warm, I mean, there's like tons of reasons to wear knee sleeves. When I do wear them, those are the ones I wear and I really like them. Super durable, last forever. If I'm lifting really, really heavy, I'll wear them. It's really hot here, so it gets a little sweaty and sticky, but I can say the whole gang, Nikos, wears them and really, really likes them. There's 2 different, I guess, thicknesses. There's a thinner one and a thicker one, so I think it would depend what you're using it for, so. Ciao, Christopher. Alex, good morning. Jennifer, Jennifer, I use Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, and the secret is Tarte has stay spray, so when you sweat, it doesn't move. It's actually pretty amazing. The Tarte stay spray is awesome in their Tarte Amazonian Clay. Those are my go-tos. All right, guys, so keep working through that warm-up, 2 more rounds. Let me go through this workout, Jackson, and then I'll answer that question. Great question. So, for body weight today, guys, and minimal, both versions have a 15-minute AMRAP. So as many rounds and reps as possible in 15 minutes is what that means. So you'll just go through this list as many times as you can in 15 minutes. So for body weight, it is 10 burpees followed by 20 alternating chair step-ups. That's total. Followed by 60 line hops or jumping jacks. That's what a J-jack means. For minimal, guys, same 15-minute AMRAP. That's 10 dumbbell facing burpees, 20 dumbbell deadlifts, so that's 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand, 50s for the men, 35s for the women, or whatever you happen to have, and 60 double unders or 90 single unders, or you can do those line hops or jumping jacks also. So we'll go through those movements in in a second. Let me know if you have any questions. Jackson, I think accessory is a little bit individual based on your needs. So for instance, Rich and Rory and Luke for a little while, like the last couple weeks, we're doing this like knees over toes warm up for like knee health and squatting health and things like that. For me, I always have, I need work on glute activation. I tend to be a little more like quad hamstring dominant, have old hamstring injuries. So for me, I love any kind of banded work to start activating those glutes, and I feel like a lot of people out there don't. So I love like banded side steps, monster walks, single leg box step ups. I love those. Anything like that are my go-tos. I like single dumbbell work. I love standing single arm dumbbell press, kneeling dumbbell press, any sort of upright row, single arms. I love all the single arm work because we started doing that a long time ago. Rich was doing it as Accessory, and it was just such a great reminder. Teaches basically all those tiny little muscles around your body how to work together, without a very scientific way of putting that. But once you strengthen those stabilizers and things like that, I think it helps for longevity and keeping everything strong. I always say don't skip your Accessory, because it's to me the secret to not getting injured, especially if you're doing a lot of volume, or if you know you have areas that need work or a little special attention. I think you should definitely give it that little special attention. So Jackson, if you have any insight as to things you might need to work on or areas, I can shoot you some ideas for Accessory. Antonio, hello in Portugal. I love Portugal. I've been there. It is wonderful. Okay, there was one other question. Nikos, do you have knee issues? You said for run, because definitely for the gym. I haven't run in them, honestly. Make sure, Nikos, that they're not too tight. Like, you want a certain amount of compression, but a lot of times I'll hear like our group mention, because like I don't love to wear them if I'm rowing or on the bike or something like that, because sometimes it's a little too much compression when you're trying to get blood flow throughout those legs. So a little bit of a slippery slope on how much compression you want there. If it's primarily going to be for running, I'd say a little bit looser. If it's going to be primarily for lifting, I'd probably go a little bit tighter for that support. So maybe somewhere in between if you're using it for both. And I agree, definitely the three then. Okay guys, so quickly going over these movements. Dumbbell. Oh, here's my dumbbell. I hid it over here. So most of us are familiar with the burpee. You can jump back or step back. You're going to jump or step back into that plank position, touch your chest to the ground, jump up or step up and jump. If you're doing dumbbell facing and minimal, I'm just going to be facing that dumbbell. You can step up to that dumbbell or 2-foot hop up. And for the dumbbell facing, you don't have to extend your hips at the top, whereas the one we just did on the ground, I want you guys to extend all the way up. For dumbbell facing, you don't have to do that. And again, you can step up, hop over, step back, or you can 2-foot hop up, hop over, but you're not required to completely extend at the top there. Oh, gang, I need another dumbbell. It's deadlifts. We'll do the chair step-ups first. So if you have a chair around your house, maybe reinforce that if you can. So we'll have 20 boxer chair step-ups. And the body weight is 10 burpees, 20 boxer chair step-ups. So again, make sure to extend those hips at the top of the box. Alternating legs. And last but not least, you will have your jumping jacks or your plate hop. So if you had a plate, we do these a lot in the hinge show workouts. Imagine there's a plate right there. I'd be 2-foot hopping on and off that plate for 60 hops. Bye, George. Bye, little dude. And then for minimal, just showed you guys those dumbbell facing burpees. I'm going to grab one more dumbbell so we can do our deadlifts. Then we'll get started. Well, if you've seen us do dumbbell deadlifts before, you've heard my favorite favorite little dumbbell hack for deadlifts. I want those dumbbells right by the sides of each of my feet. And on our deadlift, we want to remember to keep that chest nice and tall and that back nice and flat. It's from the side. So the trick to doing that with dumbbells, dumbbell can be a little bit of a lower reach. So as I reach down for those dumbbells, I'm thinking about how am I going to get my chest nice and tall and my back flat from here. I'm just going to sit back, like sitting in a chair. I'm going to lower that booty, keep that chest nice and tall, stand up, extend my hips, tap the heads of those dumbbells on the ground, and right back up, gang. So those will be your double dumbbell deadlifts. And last but not least, 60 double unders or plate hops, line hops, or jumping jacks. Ooh, it was a line hop. Ah, could have done the old will Rich notice if I draw a line on the floor test. But I thought it was a plate hop. But if you want to do lateral hops today, guys, find a line, draw a line, leave a secret message in the floor, whatever you want. It's just going to be a lateral hop back and forth. I do often suggest these because I don't think we move laterally that often in CrossFit, so to me I enjoy throwing that in every now and then. Any questions, guys? And feel free to do 90 single unders instead of 60 double unders on that minimal. Oh guys, I've been just chatting so much today. We have a 15-minute AMRAP on the agenda, so let's get this party started. Jackson, thanks for tuning in. You too. We'll keep you posted about the shorts. All right, gang, any other questions? 10 burpees. 20 deadlifts. And 60 double unders. 15 minutes. Anders, you made it. Anders, I've been saying that is to myself for 2 days. Where have you been? We got some people to jump in today though, so my life is good. But we have missed you. All right, crew, we're gonna be starting in about 10 seconds, gang. Ish. All right, gang, here we go. Starting in 10. Remember, 10 burpees, 20 step-ups or deadlifts, 60 double unders, 15 minutes, crew. Here we go. Starting in 10 seconds. Oh, gang, we have Jake in the house. Oh, Jake could have joined us. Hey, I was wearing the same shirt today. Woo! And 10. Oh boy, gang. Tuesday party, not even here we come, here we are. 20 deadlifts, guys. Remember to sit back on that first pull. and 20. Nice little descending rep scheme would be fun for those two guys. Maybe like a 12-8. Happy heart rate on Tuesday. All I see is Topo Chico and big letters. Gary, I'll give you a B for that. And 10, guys. On to our deadlifts, crew. Jake, do you know when there's going to be more sponsor shorts in?
No. Sure no.
You know if they fixed the workouts on Sugar Wad or the tracks?
Should be fixed. If they're not, email. Hit us up on Facebook or email programs@mavenation.com.
So there, Jake. We're going to hear first. They just asked
It should be fixed for like almost everybody.
Okay, perfect.
I'll try and get myself in a corner here. So if you didn't know, we sponsored a car at the Pikes Peak Hill Climb, and our driver Lane, I believe he's won 4 times before. He's done it 28 years, so this is 28th year. And we got second place. We'll have a full video on it. He finished second to a $2 million Porsche that was flown in from Europe. And the driver was a professional rally car driver. And we only lost by 9 seconds. So I would say it was a success. But it was a lot of fun. There was people from all over the world. Like, I did not realize it was gonna be what it was.
Isn't it like one of the most dangerous races in the world too?
Yeah, like, basically if you do this race as a driver, other drivers are like that's all. Like, if you do it one time, like, you get all this street cred as a driver.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You get what?
Like other drivers respect these guys, like, if you do it one time, because it's, like, so dangerous. Like you'll see in the GoPro footage, because we had, like, 6 GoPros on the car, but, like, if you drive off the side of, like, if you go off the road, like, you're finding the terminal velocity of your car, basically, because you're going to fall off of a cliff. They didn't end up going to the top, so they only went 16 out of 19 miles, or something like that, 16 miles out of, I think it was 19, because there was ice and snow at the top, so they could never clear it.
That's crazy. I didn't even know they adjusted it.
Yeah, they
But
had.
it makes sense. It looked snowy.
Yeah, they had to.
Woo.
Otherwise, they would have been able to.
Yeah.
I guess they already delayed it.
Great job, guys. Just about a little over halfway. Great job, gang. Jake, do you have any updates for the Mayhem Athlete Universe?
Day 2.
Ooh.
Pump on. Is there any reason this isn't open, Elly?
Nope. Have at it. Great job, gang. And 10. Great job, crew. Almost to that 10-minute mark. Just under 6 minutes to go. Thanks, crew. Nice job, guys. Hey, guys. Sam and Luke in the house. If you guys have any fabulous questions for them or if they have any messages for them. But you know, oui. Just call him Jacques.
He only knows French. That girl, Elly.
Thanks, Luke.
Hey, Elly, let's go.
awesome job, guys. Great work, crew. It's a long one.
Let's go.
Just under 3 to go, guys.
This is the whole thing.
Come on, Elly.
That's awesome. We made it.
Has Finn not saying anything? What are they doing?
They're missing out.
For real, how about us say anything? What happened? I'm not saying it's sponsored, I'm at least said something.
We were on the boat, wake surfing, and I threw him a party in. And we literally made a video going, hey, this sponsored.
Oh, I didn't love this. I know.
And 20. Nice job, guys. Almost there. 2 minutes, Jimmy. Great job, guys. Minute 10 to go. Almost there, crew.
He's probably a bigger, really cool guy than I am.
Oh, 15 seconds, guys.
I wasn't talking to you.
And 10 to go. And 3, 2, 1. Woo. Great job, guys.
I want my boss, Frank Shirley.
Right here. I want it right here.
Wow. You guys, that was cereal. Oh, thanks, Danielle. Thanks, Anders. Oh, Stefan. Erica, what version of that did you do today? Facundo! Facundo, are you here yet? Are you here yet? I'm just gonna keep asking until you walk through those doors. Thanks, Eilish. Erica, how many rounds did you get? More importantly, Facundo, what are you doing for exercise today? Tell me you did one of these. Nice, Erica. Yeah, after the first round, I was like, yeah, we still have a lot of minutes left. Awesome work, guys. Facundo, we need a Facundo countdown. How many more days? Gary, Cracker Barrel, whenever anyone says that, all I think about is blueberry pancakes. That's immediately. Well, gang, we went a little longer today. It was a long AMRAP, but just to note what the accessory is today, guys. 3 rounds, 10 tempo, double dumbbell bench. And what tempo means is we're gonna have a 2-second descent and a fast up. So you'll start with those dumbbells up top, 1,000, 2, 1,000, fast up. Try to keep my elbows nice and tight, engaging, thinking about using those lats too on that, guys. On that descent, fast up. Then into 10 tempo, double dumbbell bent over row. Again, 2-second descent and a fast up. And last but not least, 10 seated alternating dumbbell curls. It's like I feel like it's summer or something here. It's like a little miniature pump session for you guys on a Tuesday. Heck yes, Danielle, how many rounds did you get? Nice work. Larry, hello in London. I'm trying to think, what is it that, what is Wimbledon famous for, Larry? Oh gosh, it's something really good. Erica, I love blueberry pancakes from Cracker Barrel. Dean. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for joining us, Danielle. Awesome. Strawberries and cream. That's it, Stefan. Larry, I would be interested in some strawberries and cream. Well, I knew Wimbledon's famous for tennis, guys. I meant the food. But I appreciate that, you know. Tea and crumpets also. Oh, wow. Dean, bangers and mash. Ooh, this list just gets longer and longer. Ooh, fish and chips. I did know that one. Pims. Oh, I love it when we get that international food talk going, guys. So again, as we mentioned earlier, don't skip your accessory today, guys. 3 rounds. That's tempo bench, tempo row, and alternating dumbbell curls. Dean, I was totally believing you. I don't know, bangers and mash. It sounds legit. I feel like I've heard that before. Thanks, Stefan. Well, hello in Belgium. It is sweaty season, Joseph. That's where Facundo's from too, Joseph. You guys could be neighbors. You could be watching next door to each other right now. Blake, bite your tongue. All right, guys. Well, great work today. Thanks for hanging with. That was a long one. Great work on this Tuesday, guys. I'm very proud of you all, as usual. Gary, I don't know about Cheerios. Are you just saying Cheerio? But as always, guys, super thankful for you. Thanks for joining today. Let us know how that workout goes. Hope you guys have an awesome day. If you're a Mayhem athlete, maybe come over and join us for Compete or live to the world tomorrow at 8:30. Hope you guys have an awesome day.